Hello, and welcome to the Translation Memory tutorial on Lokalise. In this video, we're going to cover the following topics. What is translation memory? How translation memory can help you in day-to-day work? How to manage translation memory. While working on your projects, you may find yourself translating the same words and phrases over and over again. Wouldn't it be more convenient to somehow rely on translations that were done previously? The answer is yes. Every translation that you and other collaborators add via text editor, upload, or set via API is automatically saved to a special translation memory. Later, when you are translating the same phrase for the same language, Lokalise will provide you with a handful of suggestions from the translation memory. This way, you'll be able to use the translation right away without the need to type everything by hand. This is a very convenient feature that could save you quite a bit of time. Even if the phrase is not identical, the Lokalise engine will try to search for a similar phrase and display its match percentage. By default, each project inside a team shares the same translation memory, but that may be adjusted as needed. Admins may create and assign as many memory storages as needed, as we will see next. To start off, let's navigate to the project editor and translate the English phrase "good day" into Polish. Now let me open another project where the same phrase has to be translated into Polish again. But note that once I click this empty placeholder, I see a suggested translation for the given phrase. This inline suggestion is taken from the translation memory because we have already translated the same phrase before. The 100% label means the source text in our current case is exactly the same as the source text stored in the memory. To use the suggested translation, simply click on it. Now let's take a look at another key with the text "very good day." Once again, we can see the suggested translation taken from the memory, but in this case, the match percentage is lower. That means you'll probably need to adjust the Polish text. Next, I'll return to the previous key and edit the Polish translation again. Not one, but two suggestions are displayed now. In general, translation memory will show suggestions with at least a 50% match. For each inline suggestion, you will be presented with the following info. Text in the source language. Moreover, you can see the difference between the current source text and the source text fetched from the translation memory. Translation in the target language. The name of the translation memory storage that the entry was fetched from. When this entry was added to the translation memory and who performed this action. To the right, you can see an X icon. Click this icon to delete a translation memory entry. Please note that this action can only be performed by the project admins, and it's available from the Pro plan and above. To check the contents of the translation memory, click this icon in the top right corner, or press Ctrl-G combination. Next, enter a word or a phrase that you're interested in, for example, good. You will see all previously translated phrases containing this word. The search can be further adjusted. Results. Adjust how many results should be initially displayed. All target languages. Here you can choose a specific language to perform search for. By default, translation entries for all languages will be searched. Exact match. Restricts the search results to 100% matches. Search target. Allows you to search in the target language. When disabled, the search is performed in the source language. Include regions. Enable this setting to include all regions available for the selected target language, as well as the source language when in bilingual mode. My entries. Search only among the elements added by you, not by other members of the team. For each entry, you can see the following info. Translated value. The target language flag. The source text. The name of the translation memory storage that contains this entry. The date when this entry was added. The project where this entry was added. A button to remove this entry from the translation memory. Please note that only team admins or team owners can delete translation memory entries. Team administrators are able to directly manage translation memory files. To do that, click these dots in the top right corner of the translation memory widget and choose Manage TMX Files in Team Settings. Alternatively, click your avatar. Choose Team Settings and navigate to Translation Memory. By default, you will only see one item here called Lokalise Translation Memory. All your entries will be added into this memory storage. You can download the contents as a TMX file by clicking this button. A TMX file can be opened with any text editor, and under the hood, it's just an XML file. To remove all entries from this TM, press on the Clear button. But be careful, all your stored data will be lost. Next, you can create a new translation memory by clicking on the corresponding button. Enter a name and then press Create TM. You can edit the given name by pressing on this link. The newly created translation memory can be removed by clicking Delete. Note that the default localized translation memory cannot be removed. Alternatively, you can add a new translation memory by uploading a TMX file from your PC. Please note that if you have multiple TMX files for different languages, uploading them will create multiple translation memory storages, and those cannot be merged later. If you need to import all entries from multiple files into a single storage, you have to upload these files under the same names. For instance, here I have pl.tmx and en.tmx files. I want to import their entries to the same storage. To achieve that, I'm creating two folders, pl and en. Place pl.tmx inside the corresponding folder and rename this file to custom.tmx. Move the en.tmx file to its own folder and once again rename it to custom.tmx. Now simply upload the first and the second file. After creating a new translation memory, open a project. Click the More button and choose Settings from the drop-down. Scroll down and locate a section called Translation Memory Priority. Here you can choose which memory storages will be used for the given project. If two or more storages are chosen, their order can be changed, thus adjusting their priority. By default, all created projects are assigned with the default localized translation memory. To choose where new entries are going to be saved by default, use the Translation Memory Target drop-down. Here you can select one of the storages or choose Don't Save TM Entries. Save the changes and return to the project editor. Now we don't see any suggestions for the good day phrase because we are using a new translation memory, which is currently empty. And this concludes our tutorial on translation memory. Don't hesitate to contact us if you have any additional questions, and stay with Lokalise.